I'm Dina. I'm 19, and today I will tell you my story. It all started wonderfully. My friends, Jane, Pete, Jacob, and I went camping, as we often do. We always choose different places to camp. This time, we left the car in the parking lot at the campground, and decided to go deep into the forest, away from people. After 3 hours of hiking, we came across a beautiful meadow near the river, and we set up camp. We were delighted with the place we had found. It seemed completely wild and secluded. We swam, sunbathed, sang songs, threw a ball around, and ate the most delicious food cooked over the fire. The next day, I was the first to wake up, and I decided to take a walk in the woods and collect firewood. I still remember the especially fresh and beautiful nature that morning. I even closed my eyes to enjoy it better, when suddenly, my left leg fell into a small hole in the ground. At that moment, it was as if hundreds of needles struck me at once. I screamed, my vision blurred with pain, and I heard a horrid buzzing. I had fallen straight into a hive of ground wasps. Limping, I ran away as fast as I could. Everyone in the camp woke up and rushed to me. We took off my sandals, which I had hastily put on that morning instead of sneakers, and examined my leg. I was sure that there wasn't an unstung space left, but there were only 3 red, slightly swollen dots. I immediately felt better. As a child, I often visited my grandfather in an apiary, and stings from bees, and wasps for that matter, were not a first for me. I did not need any medical assistance, and was sure that the pain and itching from 3 bites would go away by themselves. A couple of hours passed. The sun was already baking. We sat and cheerfully discussed my unsuccessful walk. The pain and itching in the bitten leg did not go away, but I did not want to disturb the guys, and was silent about it. Suddenly, I felt sick, and my head ached terribly. I tried to get up, but then fell down. "Yeah, you're burning up," cried Chris. I began nervously removing the damp hair from my face, as the guys made a piercing moan as if on command. There were huge red spots on my neck and all over my body. On top of that, new, frightening symptoms began to appear with lightning speed. I had a chill, my eyes became inflamed and reddened, and the swelling from my neck spread to my face. It became clear that we had no time to waste. I had no signal on my phone, which meant that I had to get out of the forest on my own as soon as possible. I couldn't go by myself. My friends took me by the arms and dragged me. I must have passed out almost immediately. When I came to, I was lying beside a tree all alone. I tried to sit up, but the forest, river, and sky swirled before my eyes in an endless circle. It was difficult for me to breathe, and I did not understand anything. I said, "Chris, Jacob, where are you?" But I didn't know if anyone could hear me, because I myself couldn't hear my own voice. I don't know how much time passed before I realized that I no longer have the strength to endure this pain. I decided to give up and stay on the ground, waiting for the end. I felt life leaving me, and then I flew. That's all. It will be easier now, I thought. But the pain did not pass. It became stronger. The sun began to burn hotter, and I felt that I was no longer floating in the air, but was lying on something solid. I heard voices, and some liquid poured into my mouth. Then they began to smear me with something, first my leg, then my whole body. I could not make out anything. It seemed to me that I had become one big swollen thing. What happened after that, I don't remember. I woke up already in the hospital. My friends said that they didn't have to carry me far before they heard voices. They ran to the sounds, and Chris remained nearby, but near the river so that the others could immediately notice us. Fortunately for us, a fishing boat floated past. One of the fishermen was allergic to insect bites, and in his first aid kit, there were medicines for an allergic reaction to a bite. This saved my life. Don't think that we are done with camping after what happened. Now, we just plan our trips more carefully, and are ready for various unforeseen situations. Always bring along allergy remedies, even if you know that you don't have one.